Welcome. In this video we're going to look at how to calculate an interest rate. We'll use Excel to do it first, and then we'll lay things out on a timeline and look how to calculate it manually so you know how to do it. And we have a problem here. We'll start out with the problem. One of your clients is buying equipment by borrowing $12,000 to be repaid in 5 annual installments at the end of each year of $2,771.70. So what is the annual interest rate on the loan? Well, the first thing we want to do in Excel is open up our function box, and we're going to look for something that's called rate. And I think if we're in financial and we scroll down, we should find it if you're following along with me here. Here we go, rate, because that's what we want to calculate. And then we put in our 5 years. It says 5 annual installments. And our payments are $2,771, so we're going to put that in as a negative. And then the amount of money we borrowed was $12,000, so we'll put that in. And you can see it calculates for us nicely down here that our rate is 5%, so that's our interest rate. Okay, it's real easy to do this in Excel, but I want you to understand how it works if you don't do it in Excel. So let me get my pen, and we'll draw a timeline just to show you what we just did. And if I can draw a timeline down here, yeah, that's not where I want it. I want it right here. And I got a little wobbly line, but I think you get the picture. And we have year 1, we have year 2, we have year 3, year 4, and then out here we have year 5. Okay, so we've received $12,000 because that's what we borrowed. So we'll put here, that's what we got right at the start. And then each year after that, we're going to have to pay out payments. And they're going to be $2,771.70. And those will go out through year 5. I could put them all down individually, but I think you understand that well enough. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to put this in a formula so you can understand what I'm doing. So our formula is going to be, we're going to set our amount we borrowed, which is $12,000, equal to our payments of $2,771.70, and we're going to, in order, if we were calculating what our amount borrowed would be, if we knew what our present value interest factor, we'd have to multiply it by that. So we'd have a present value interest factor, and it's of an annuity because these are all equal payments if I wrote it out for each of the 5 periods. Maybe I should have done that, but I didn't. Okay, and it would be a rate for a period of time. Okay, so we know what the n is. N equals 5. N equals 5. But we don't know what R is, and that's what we're going to solve for. R equals some percentage. Okay, so we can turn this thing around and get our present value interest factor over here. we'll put down R sub 5, because we know we have 5 periods. That's going to equal 12,000 divided by our payments of $2,771 and 70 cents. And if you get out your calculator, let's do that. We have $12,000 divided by 2,771.70. That gives us 4.32947. You don't have to carry it out that far, but the further you do, the more accurate it is. So that's our present value interest factor of an annuity for 5 years, and we want to know what is our percentage. So we're going to go over to our ordinary annuity table, and we'll go down to 5 years, and we'll see if we can find a value close to what I just calculated. And if you slide over here to this one right here, it says, maybe I should take the pen, it's this one right here, 4.32948. That's what we just calculated. So let's go back over to our other one here, and we have 4.32947. Okay, so if you go back to the table here, 4.32948 is under the column heading for 5%, and that's what we calculated back on our spreadsheet when we did it here in Excel. So that's how you would do it both in Excel and by using the formula. We'll see you in the next slide.